but there's someone named Kwan on the ice. Sasha Cohen, Kimmy Meisner, Jenny Kirk, as we're down to the final skater here at the 2005 State Farm U.S. Figure Skating Championships. One of the most recognizable names in all of sports right now. Looking for her 9th national championship, looking to tie the all-time record. Here is Michelle Kwan.
Look at how calm it is. It's like the calm in the midst of the turmoil.
This music has a tendency to draw you in.
A double. This the final straight line step, the climax.
Very effective footwork, very expressive, very difficult. Program choreographed by Christopher Dean.
But it missed the end. It missed the end.
She is such a steady,
she is not happy with that
skater.
She is not happy with that performance. Look, she knew that she made a mistake, and yet still everybody loves what she did.
Well, there was a lot of tension having her skate last and land all of her jumps. She only had one flaw in that triple Lutz at the end. But there's a lot of love for Michelle Kwan in this building.
Even with the flaws, even with the miss at the end of the music, I think there's a feeling in the building that we were just taken up a notch to the major leagues.
Look, what we really saw here was a love fest for Michelle Kwan, for the work that she's done through the year, for the performances that she's given. This was not an exotic bolero. It is not going to rival Torvald and Dean's performance, one of the greatest programs of all time. But it was a magnificent statement of love, of confidence for Michelle Kwan. And that's what it was all about. And in that sense, it was an extremely satisfying performance.
And this was one of her opening triple combinations, triple Lutz, double toe. She looked very steady, very secure, and very controlled and focused. And of course, this beautiful spiral, very signature, Michelle Kwan.
Now this one of the last moves, a double Lutz, not a triple. And finally, the last 30 seconds of it just didn't really sing the way it should. I think she was just holding back far too much to be able to do that. Look at it here. Remember, this is a sensuous, sexual kind of performance, a music. It just doesn't stop until the final end of the climax. And here, the moves, the arm movements are interesting. They're flinging a lot. They're moving around. But you can see she's not happy with it. It didn't meet the end of the music even.
I think I better stop you before you go a little too far here. Well, you get 4 minutes plus or minus 10 seconds too, and she was very close. She stopped the last movement. I looked up and the clock said 4:09. If she's any more than that, she gets an automatic deduction.
But there was a lot of tension in that performance.
Now, Rafaela Artunian, her coach, there's the technical merit marks.
Look, I mean, it was a very controlled evening. It was a very controlled performance, steady. It did not move out, but she did.
Well, the 6.0s, you knew they'd come. This is probably the last year of the 6.0 system at the National Championship. We'll see the new system at Worlds and beyond. They're going to hand these out.
Oh, and why not?
And how fitting, giving them to her.
You see, it completes the fact that it's a love fest for Michelle Kwan, and isn't that great?
The 2005 champion and now a 9-time U.S. champ, tying Maribel Vincent Owen for the most ever U.S. titles. 42 career 6.0s now for Michelle Kwan, by far the most of any skater, and she's with Christine.
Congratulations. Now, of course, you have number 9 tying Maribel Vincent Owen. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's a very special nationals, and you know, Portland has been amazing, and being, you know, it's like a cosmic connection with Maribel Vincent Owen because she taught Frank Carroll, who taught me for 10 years. So to be with her, it's something else, something else.
How does this performance rank with others that you've had to win national championships?
I was a little nervous. I was uptight. It wasn't one of my best performances. Of course, the Triple S, there was nothing wrong. I just tightened up a little bit at the very end, and you know, it was a long wait for me, so I was just trying to stay focused. And when I got out there, it was just like, whoa!
You did go over a little on the music. You looked like you were a little disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oops. Oh well, I've had that incident with going over the time, so at this program, I need to go back and work on it before I head over to Worlds.
And of course, there is no rest for the weary about Worlds and the new system for the first time. What are your thoughts?
Can't be too nervous. I just have to work. I've got couple of weeks before I head to Moscow. So I guess celebrate tonight, and that's about it.
And I know you're very good friends with Angela Nikodinov. She's gone through an incredibly difficult time here this week. And what are your thoughts about that?
Well, Angela's a great friend, and I skate with her all the time, and it's just a tragedy. It's sort of a dark cloud over the building, and all the skaters are thinking of her, and I send my love, and, I hope she stays strong, and, I give them all my best.
All right, Michelle, congratulations. Terry, back to you.
All right, Christine, I think all the skaters echoing those thoughts here in Portland. And, of course, records falling. She tied the all-time record for wins, 12 medals now, and 42 career 6.0s, 7 6.0s in this event. The short program and the long program doesn't match what she did in Philadelphia. She had 15 in Philadelphia back in '98, but awfully impressive. Michelle Kwan, the gold. Sasha Cohen, the silver. Kimmy Meisner, how about the 15-year-old winning the bronze medal? Too young to go to work.